Okay, so here's the question. It says you want to obtain a sample to estimate the proportion of a population. There are three different formulas you can use depending on what you're trying to find. If you're trying to estimate a mean and you know sigma, the population standard deviation, you're going to use one formula. If you're trying to estimate the mean and you don't know sigma, you're going to use a second. And if you're looking for to estimate a proportion, then you're going to use this formula. They're all located in the PowerPoint from Chapter 8. So you have to look through there, and all three are on that PowerPoint. So this is based on previous evidence. You believe approximately that P star, that's the same thing as P hat, is equal to 41% or 0.41, which means Q hat, which is just 1 minus that, is going to be the remaining part. 100 minus 41 is going to be 0.59. My margin of error here is within 4%. So that's going to be 0.04. And then I have to find the Z value associated with the 95% confidence interval. So the first thing I'm going to do is just draw my normal curve, try and show you where my numbers are coming from. So here's my standard normal curve. That means the mean is 0, standard deviation is 1. So I'm right here. I'm looking for the values of Z here, and negative Z, that cut off the middle 95%. So if the middle 95% is cut off, that means these two tails it's a symmetrical, so these are the same size. So they each contain 2.5%, 2.5%, and 2.5%, adding up to the total 100%. So I need to find this Z value, okay? That's going to give me this guy. So in my calculator, I'm going to use the inverse normal function. Go to distributions, inverse normal. Now, once the area to the left of this Z value, the area means area to the left. So notice I have 95 and 2.5. So that totals 97.5%. But it wants it written as a decimal. This area always means area to the left. So I'm going to do 0.975. Mu is 0 because it's standard normal. Sigma is 1 because it's standard normal. And then I hit paste, and I get that value. So the Z value, I'm just going to write this here. Z is 1.9. We'll just do 1.96. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use the actual value from the calculator. So now here's my formula. So now to get the number of people in my sample, I'm going to take that Z value, which is what I have right here. I'm going to square it. I'm going to multiply that by P hat and then Q hat. So times 0.41 times 0.59. That's the entire numerator. The bottom is going to be 0.04 squared. So I just take this top guy and divide by the denominator. And I get 580.7. So let's just say I got 580.3. Even if you got this, you would think, okay, I should round down because 3 is less than 5. But you want to make sure your sample is large enough. If I round down, it might not be large enough anymore. So no matter what decimal you get, as long as you get any decimal at all, you always round up to the next number. So this is going to be 581.